Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So I did mention yesterday on the video that I would be doing a video to show where other food initiatives are around the country. Now you've watched me do this for 2 to 3 years now. I show you every Friday the big haul I get. And if you're a regular and you watch the hauls, you'll see most weeks the island is completely full of numerous items, all the vegetables, all the veggies, meats, treats, fish, sometimes home items, you name it, sometimes clothing. It's a full range of shopping, and sometimes it spills over onto the surface with bulk buys and numerous things. And on average, I spend around £25, and the shopping is also always worth in excess of £100. Sometimes it can be more than £200 worth. Sometimes it can be slightly less. It just depends on what I choose to pick up that day. So June, who's also a member of the community, has been shopping this way for quite a while too. And on the Facebook page, which is also called Wallflowers UK, June often shares her haul videos, and I will share some of them with you. Now, June's vegan, not vegan, vegetarian, and it caters for her diet and her choices of food that she chooses to eat. One shop with the feta cheese blocks on, two feta cheese blocks. The whole shop that she did came to £9, and the second photograph of June's came to £6. I'll also share with you some pictures of the hauls I've done, just a few. So as I say, it caters to a meat eater's need. It caters such as June's vegan vegetarianism needs. I see plenty of Muslim ladies in there that must be able to get halal food, so it suits their needs. There's lots of vegan products, full on vegan products. And just because you see my haul is just an example of the items I choose to pick up for me and my family. But there's a vast range, and you choose individually what you'd like to purchase and pick up. Most places will have a membership, so it's generally between £3 and £5 a year you pay to be a member of the Pantry or the Food Initiative. Then each time you go, again, it'll be between £3 and £5 per shop. I personally use three main food initiatives. One is based in a church in Billinge, and it's called St Aidan's Church. I pay the membership once a year, and I pay £3 a shop for 15 items, wonderful items. I use a second one called Furclemt, Furclemt, and you'll always hear me mention that shop. I've been going there for a good 6 years at least now. Again, it's a £5 membership, but in that one, it's a sticker system, so it's 25 pence for a green, 50 pence for a yellow sticker, and red equals £1. Sometimes there can be a couple of each colour sticker, so you add that up in your head to know what the price is. And the third one I'm going to mention today is called the Community Grocery, and that's in Wigan too, that I've used for approximately 6 years. Same again, £5 membership each year, and it's a £5 price to do 12 items in your shop, and it's an excellent range. I've just searched and found several around the country that cover different areas, including Scotland. And if you bear with me and stay to the end of the video, I'll show you how to use the interactive maps to find out if they're actually in your area. Hopefully they're directly in your area. If not, just short travel away, which will be well worth it to save you some money, eat decent food. And basically, if you come across any more, let the community know, and we can all share this information and help each other along the way. What people worry about normally with pantries and food initiatives is the food in date. Now, these initiatives and pantries are set up to save food from landfill, and the organisations mostly buy the surplus food from supermarkets. So they'll pay what's called a tender, and they'll buy the surplus food to stock at a low discounted price, and sometimes they're given stock for free. Very few items that I come across are actually out of date. They may be today's date, they may have a short date span on them, but I do really well for dates. So use your own discretion and check each item you pick up as you go along the way. So long as it's a tin, a packet, etc., I don't really mind about the dates within a couple of months, within so long. But use your own discretion with that and do what you feel is more comfortable for you. Okay, I'm going to take you to the laptop now, and I'm going to show you several sites with interactive maps on that you can actually take a look at yourself at your own leisure and see if there's something that you can use along the way. Okay, so the next couple of pictures you see are June's vegetarian shop. She's done great. And so the first load of June's was £9, the second haul of June's was £6, all vegetarian. And now these are mine. Obviously not vegetarian, but it's just to give you a rough idea of what type of things you can get each week. You can't go with a shopping list, you just have to be prepared to pick up what you like on the day, what's there. It does change, it's very variable, there's different things there all the time, but it's a lovely wide choice. Okay, so I'm sat at my laptop now. I've drawn up a list of ones that I've researched, and I'm going to go through them individually. So I'm searching for them. So the first one I've come up with is hubbub.org.uk. So I go in, got my mouse here, I click on the Hubbub, and it brings me up their page. And you can spend hours reading it. There's loads of activities, different things. Most of the food initiatives I go to actually have other activities going on. So me, Carol and Claire are actually doing a cooking class at one of the initiatives I will show you shortly. Don't be put off at just this one image of a fridge. It's not like that at all. There's a lot more food there. It's just an image. So I'm scrolling down the page, and I'm looking and looking and looking to see where I can find the interactive map. So there you can see it says interactive map. So I'll click on that. Now here it's asking me for a specific postcode. You don't even have to do that. So just click on view map, which will open it up. And as you can see, there's lots here all around the tip of Scotland, everywhere. There's some here. Is that still part of Ireland? So I'm going to just click in the middle and open it up. So I've just clicked it and I'm rolling forward. And I'm just going in. There's plenty round Wales, Stoke-on-Trent, United Kingdom. So let's pull up closer. So there you can see plenty in Scotland. It's that Newcastle upon Tyne, the Lake District, York, Reading, Bournemouth, Merthyr Tydfil, Luton. So just go into that and look exactly, click in your area and see what the distance is. Cotswold, Reading. See, these are around London, and there's plenty. People keep saying there isn't any in London. This is Croydon, Islington, Ilford, Greenwich. There's quite a few there. Yeah. There's a lot in the country for just that one food initiative that has many branches. And as I say, there's lots of activities as well. So let me go on to the next one. The next one is the one June sent me. She discovered this one, so she takes the credit for this. Thanks, June. So if we click on this map and we go closer, as you can see, in this area, it's going up to Newcastle. It doesn't seem to be any in Scotland, but there seems to be a big cluster in Newcastle. Let's go closer in here. So we've got Sheffield, Nottingham, Stoke, Liverpool, Sheffield. Let's go further down the page. Manchester. Trying to work out how to use the map. So there's Birmingham. Leicester, Peterborough. This one's called bread and butter thing.org. I will share all the links in the description of the video, but you might find it really, really useful to take a look at. So the next one on the list is one I personally use myself. So this one is called the Community Grocery. I've actually showed you videos of this place. They're all impeccably clean, really good. This one's saying over 65,000 member families kept fed. How it works, you sign up for £5 and gives you access to all kinds. There's loads of activities through the summer, Christmas gifts, you name it, all kinds. I'm just looking for the interactive map again. You just bear with me. Find your local. It's saying here our locations. So here again we've got a little cluster in Newcastle. We've got them in Liverpool, Sheffield, Leeds, Leicester, a couple down here, down south. So that's Ilford. These are directly in London. And I'd recommend the Community Grocers. So it's one I use every Friday. So you just play with the map and see where the red buttons come up and then go into them and see where they are. But they're quite popular all over the country. It's not income related. Anybody can go. You're saving food from landfill. It's good quality food. I've eaten this way for over 6 years and I absolutely love it. Now let me take a look at another one. This one's called Your Local Pantry. Again, we'll go down through the page. That says you got access to food that you choose, including fruit and vegetables, meats, store cupboard favourites, which will be worth over £21 or more. And as you see, mine's always worth a lot more. Like this map here. We've got Glasgow, Edinburgh, Isle of Man. A cluster in London. Again, Ilford. Ilford seems to do quite well. Might take some practice with the map. These ones are further out in Epsom as well. Sutton, Kingston upon Tyne, Thames even. There's such a wide area covered here. Right over here. Crawley. Such a wide area covered. It's so worthwhile looking to see if it's your area. Look how many are there just in the Birmingham area alone. It's crazy. The closer you get, you just see more and more and more. Please, I highly recommend that you take a look at some of these interactive maps and see if you can get good quality food. You'd be surprised the random things that you find. Try it. A lot of times I'll pick something up and I may never have tried it before, but I'll just try it and I've got a taste for it. I've picked up some spectacular, I've had lobster, I've had absolutely top quality items, virgin olive oil. I've had absolutely all kinds that I've been able to pick up for next to nothing, and it's helped us no end. On top of that, we have apps. I was trying to get the apps up, but I was struggling a little bit. So we've got apps like Olio. So Olio comes up like this, and you just click get the app and go into it. It costs nothing, and you can collect free food on your doorstep. So several times we've had blocks of cheese, blocks of butter, ham, etc. And again, it's what people pick up surplus from the supermarket and they take it home when other people come to their homes and collect it. Sometimes you can go straight to the supermarket and collect an individual order. That's becoming more and more popular now. I'll just check another one. Another one is called Too Good to Go. And again, this one, you actually go to the shop. So it can be things like Starbucks with cakes and drinks. It can be Greg's. It can be Subway. It can be the spa even. It can be lots and lots of different things. If you've heard of a discounted supermarket called Company Shop, sometimes they do it on in a big way. A friend of mine collected two big trays for free, sorry. Oh no, on the Too Good to Go you pay for it, so it'll be like 3.45, 4.45, etc. And she picked up two whole trays of food, and it was way too much. She had to share some with me and some with friends. And there was really nice things in it: fresh strawberries, olives, cream, and bonus for me, some of that got shared with me, and I was so pleased. There's another one on the list I'd like to show you, and it's called Approved Food. And this one is an order system. So these Milky Bar sweeties are just 1 pence. But I think there's a minimum order, and I'm not sure what the minimum order is. But you can get so many different things, and if you do a bulk shop and spend so much, you get the free delivery and you grab the discounts on certain things that they're advertising. And that one's called Approved Food. So they're the ones I've had to share with you today. If you have others to share with the community, let us share amongst ourselves. I'm quite happy with the three I'm using at the moment, and we're abundantly fed and stocked up, etc. But I'd like other people to be able to do it. As I say, June does it, and June has been doing it for quite a while. Or if you can manage to get there and share stories with us and let us know how you're able to use this to help yourself and your family, even your neighbours and friends, which is what we do on a regular basis. Let me know how it goes. Take care. Thank you for coming. Remember you're loved, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.